Welcome back to Kitchen Ceili. This is part 3. My name is Gerlisa. I run the Garrett School of Irish Dance, and I'm thrilled to be here in partnership with the Burlington Irish Heritage Festival. Normally, we have a big community Ceili every March with live music and dancing and food and celebrations, but of course we can't do that in person this year. So instead, we're bringing you this Kitchen Ceili series from my kitchen to your home, where we teach you some of the basic footwork that you would use at a Ceili dance. So if you're interested in looking like a pro at your next Ceili or just getting your body up and moving during these pandemic times, thank you for joining us. Today we are learning the basic jig step. Now, you would never really do this step in entirety in isolation in a Ceili dance, but it is the foundation for a lot of movements that happen in Ceili dancing. So once you know the basic jig step, you have all the pieces you need to mix and match with the other movements you already know to get you through basically every Ceili dance there is. So the other thing that's great about the basic jig step is that it is literally a dance that you can do to a jig. So if you ever wanted a little party piece when we're able to get back together in groups again, you could hop up and do a jig to any Irish music that is playing, if it's a jig. So here we go, our basic jig step. Like most of the steps we've done so far, we're going to start with our right foot in front. For now, I'm going to mirror you, but then I will turn around and show you from the back the correct way to do it. So you have your right foot in front, and we are going to start. Now the jig step is a step that has a lot of hopping in it if you were to do it full out, but I always like to provide lots of modifications. You do not need to be able to hop in order to participate in Ceili dancing. So I'm going to teach you without the hops, and then if you want to learn where the hops go, I'll show you that as well today. So the first thing you need to know is that when you're doing the jig step, your standing leg is really just there to stand or hop, and your front leg is going to be the one doing most of the work in this particular step. So your right leg's doing all the work, and your left leg is just standing or hopping, okay? So your right foot is going to go hop point. Again, I'm gonna say the hops, but I'm not gonna do them yet, just so you know where they are. So you have point, you're just gonna point your foot on the ground, then knee, you're hopping up to your knee. You don't have to literally touch your knee, you can just come up to the height of your knee, or lower if that works better for your body. So down, up, hop, back, 2, 3, 4. So this is that rocking motion like we did in threes, except because we're doing it to jig music, you need 4 of them. The other dances we've done so far were to real music. So you have down, up, back, 2, 3, 4. Again, down, up, back, 2, 3, 4. Again, down, up, back, 2, 3, 4. So in the jig step, you're repeating that same thing 3 times. If you notice, I went down, up, back, 2, 3, 4. You remember how I said your right leg is doing all the work? That means when you're repeating that movement, the right leg needs to come in front again. Down, up, back, 2, 3, 4. Right leg comes in front, up, back, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's try that segment so far. We're repeating that 3 times. Here you go. Down, up, back, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, back, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, back, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the ending movement, which is called the rising step. It's just 2 bars, but it's called the rising step, and you use it in a lot of different Ceili dances, which is why I'm mentioning it to you right now. And the rising step, remember your right foot's behind. You're going to bring your right foot in front, but instead of going down, you're going to come up to your knee. You're going to rise up, the rising step. So you have hop knee, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Again, that's hop knee, hop back, 2, 3, 4. So the basic jig step, the first 3/4 of it is that down, up, back, 2, 3, 4 that we just practiced, and then the last quarter is the rising step, up and back, 2, 3, 4. Let me show you that from the behind. Let's do the whole thing, put it all together. Here you go. Down, up, back 2, 3, 4. 2, up, back 2, 3, 4. 3, up, back 2, 3, 4. Up and back 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let me show you where the hops would go if you're someone who's interested in hopping. If you're not, continue to leave them out. No worries. So everywhere that I've been saying hop is where you're putting a hop. And as I mentioned, your standing leg, in this case your right leg, is the one, I'm sorry, in this case your left leg is the one doing the hopping. Okay? So we have hop down. So you're just hopping on your back leg while you point. Hop down. Same thing, hop up. Hop back 2, 3, 4. Hop down, hop up, hop back 2, 3, 4. Hop down, hop up, hop back 2, 3, 4. Hop up, hop back 2, 3, 4. From the back, looks like this. Here you go. Hop down, hop up, hop back 2, 3, 4. Hop down, hop up, hop back 2, 3, 4. Hop down, hop up, hop back 2, 3, 4. Hop up, hop back 2, 3, 4. Okay, the thing about Irish music, particularly jigs, is that they're often quite peppy. So let's try that one more time without music before we put the music on, because it might feel a little fast. But again, the beautiful thing about practicing Ceili dancing at home is that you can stop and rewind and practice as much as you need to before you get out in public at a Ceili. So let's try that again. I'll face you and do it without the hops, and then I'll turn around and do it with the hops. Let's go a little bit faster. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, up, back 2, 3, 4. 2, up, back 2, 3, 4. 3, up, back 2, 3, 4. Rising step and back 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6. Here you go. Down, up, back 2, 3, 4. 2 and up. 3 and up. Rising step. Up and back 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let's try some music. See how it goes. It's coming. Here we go. Peppy. Ready? Down, up, back 2, 3, 4. Down, up, back 2, 3, 4. 2. Rising step. Let's try that one more time. 5, 6, 7. Here you go. Down, up, back 2, 3, 4. 2 and up. 3 and up. Rising step. All right, let's try dancing it all the way. You can keep the hops out if you want, but I'm gonna try it with the hops. Here you go. Down, up. 2 and up. 3 and up. Rising step. All right. So, feel free to, again, rewind, practice that as much as you need to. That is the basic jig step. And you could repeat that on the left foot. So the same way that our last video, we talked about sevens can go to the right and back and also to the left and back. We just did that step on our right foot. You can also do it on your left foot. And that would just literally be the exact same thing, except your left foot is in front and your left leg is the one doing all the work, including the rising step. Okay, so next time we will be taking what we learned in almost all of these videos and putting them together to teach you how to do jig sevens. So last episode we learned how to do real sevens. This time we're going to take what we learned in the real sevens and take what we learned today in the basic jig step and put them together to create jig sevens. So join us for our final episode next time. Thank you all, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for joining us for an episode of Kitchen Ceili. We hope you had fun. If you're interested in more celebrations of Irish traditional arts and culture, please check out the Burlington Irish Heritage Festival website and Facebook page. They're posting events all month long because we can't celebrate in person the way that we normally do. Likewise, if you're interested in learning more about Irish dance or my dance school and my dancers, you can check us out at garrettirishdance.com or on our Facebook page, where we will be posting what we get up to this month instead of our in-person performances that typically happen around St. Patrick's Day. Thank you again so much for joining us, and until we can see you in person again, please stay safe, take care of each other, and we'll see you soon.